Okay, today we're going to do a little work on my weeping candy apple. It's only got 2 branches. And this branch on the top is going to be moved up a little more to make it a further part of the trunk. I had more branches here and here, and let's see, I had one here and one here, but for other different reasons I had to cut them off. This tree didn't have a good year last year. So first we're going to do is we're going to wire this up. I got some kind of thick wire here. Let's see. Should be enough. Okay. This wire is a little on the hard side to get wrapped around this tree. Okay, now gotta be very careful with these. These will snap easy if you can't move them. You can't move them a ton. You can only move them a little bit, or you will snap the branch, but I don't want it straight up anyway, so. Okay, so there it is now. I do like the movement in this. I mean, the only part I don't like is this is a little straight, but I planted it this spring on an angle so it doesn't just come straight up and then had this. I'm hoping sometime maybe we can get something to back bud in the below. But for now, this will do. Okay, I also want to put another piece of wire on to bring this up a little bit. So we'll just wrap that piece of wire around the bigger piece. Follow the bigger piece up. And then we'll go past it. And I'm only going to go up so far anyways, because I am going to cut the top off anyways. So let's do that right now. We'll cut this off here. And we'll let it grow a new leader. Let's just get this bent up here. I don't want this. Probably not going to make it too much taller, but for now that's where that's going to be. And then we'll cut off the extra wire. And that's what it's looking like now. We will also reduce this branch back And I got a couple things that I gotta clean off here, clean up here. Make that flush. Clean that up a little bit, and then clean that one up a little bit. And I will put, at the end, I will put some, actually let's bring this back this way. Now this one can be bent more because it's younger. It's more pliable than the lower piece. It's thicker. But I do know, because I snapped a couple branches off last year trying to wire them, that you got to really be careful and not overdo it on the bending on this. But I know trees tend to be that way. Any malus tends to be a little, that I've worked with at least, tends to be a little on the brittle side. It'll snap, it'll break easy. Now, this branch, I think I will take it back to this leaf here. So, I'll make that a lot less growing out. Be a little easier to be on the bench too. I'll rotate this. I think this tree's got potential. Doesn't look like much yet, but I think it's got potential. And I don't know what's the front. I didn't really bother worrying about a front. Oh, in this, I've got to cut this side, these sides, once this heals over, hopefully sometime this year. I have to cut back where it healed over on the sides. I knew I'd have to do that. The way it was, I couldn't really get a good cut on it without making it look, as you can see, it's wider here than it is here or here. So the sides will have to be cut back to make it look better later. But I have to let this all the way heal first. So if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and see you next time.